This is the city of San Francisco in California. To the 8 million people who lived here and in the surrounding city spread out, to them, this haven is called the Bay Area. San Francisco is the home of the 49ers and of the 2022 NBA champions, the Golden State Warriors. It boasts of the iconic Golden Gate Bridge, a familiar tourist attraction visited by more than 13 million people every year. To get yourselves here, San Francisco opens its gates through one of the busiest international airports across the United States, the San Francisco International Airport. This hub services 25 million passengers every year. And it's also where our adventure begins.
My name is Ed Bacani. I'm a gospel broadcaster, content creator, and a minister of the Church of Christ. Join me in my adventure as I face the challenges of sharing the Word of God to the world on my YouTube channel, Arc Plus.
This video takes us to San Francisco, coming from Albuquerque, our home city. My wife Elaine, who is also going to be my traveling companion, has joined me in today's trip. So from San Francisco, we will take a United Airlines flight going to Honolulu, Hawaii. Flying over the Pacific Ocean with a distance of 2,400 miles or roughly 5 hours of flight time. Upon arrival in Honolulu, there is going to be a layover of 2 hours and a half before we take our transit flight to our next stop, and that is Guam. It is a 7 hours flight from Honolulu to Guam, which is close to 3,400 miles. From Guam, we have a short window of an hour before we board an international flight going to Manila. This will cover another 3 hours and 30 minutes of flight time, or roughly 1,600 miles.
So if you're planning to visit the Philippines and you're taking United Airlines, then probably San Francisco to Manila is going to be your best route. But there's also Los Angeles to Manila, but both of these flights require a layover in Honolulu and also in Guam. Now, there are two important things that you need to remember when you go to the Philippines and fly across the Pacific Ocean. Number one, San Francisco to Honolulu and Guam are considered domestic flights. So, what does that mean? It means you're going to starve on a 12-hour journey from San Francisco to Guam. So, it's best that you load up in the airport or buy food or download the United Airlines app and save a credit card there so you can buy or purchase food while on transit to Guam, because definitely they're just going to serve you snacks. That's one thing that you need to remember. Load up, eat, or buy food in the airport and bring it along with you. Second is that when you cross the Pacific Ocean, you'll have to be very familiar and understand the change of time, because you're going to cross the international date line. So the principle here is very simple. When you're coming from the west and you cross the international date line going to the east, then you are going to gain 1 day. But if you're flying back from east going to west, then you're going to lose 1 day.
Off to San Francisco International Airport. For United passengers, our terminal would be Terminal 3. From Redwood City, it takes about 15 minutes to get there. Our flight leaves at 9:15 in the morning, and so we need to be there at least 2 to 3 hours before departure. Because we have so many stuffs to bring with us, we are checking in 4 baggage. But wait, there's more. We are flying United as standby passengers. Let me explain. Standby passengers are sometimes called non-revenue passengers. It simply means that the airline is not going to make money when you fly with them because you're flying for free. And that's why standby passengers are waitlisted. And when you're waitlisted, it means that all paying customers get to board the plane first to take their assigned seats. And whatever open seats that are left, that is for the standby passengers to fill in. For an example, there are 10 standby passengers who's going to board this flight, but there are only 4 open seats left. It means that according to their priority, standby passenger number 1 to 4 gets to board this flight. On the other hand, standby passengers number 5 down to 10 is moved to the next flight, and again, as waitlisted. Perhaps the next question is, why are there standby passengers? Well, when somebody's working for an airline, part of their employee package is to have flight benefits such as this. It means they get to fly for free, but then again, on a standby basis. So, this benefit can be extended to close members of their family and even to their friends. Now, on our part, since our son is working for United Airlines here in Albuquerque, we get to fly for free. But then again, we are waitlisted as standby passengers. So it's really tough. Well, to some, they find it very cool to know that we can fly for free, but they don't know the challenge behind it. And so for standby passengers like us, I would advise that you have to really plan for your travel. Make sure that when you travel, there's not much traffic in the airport.
We're now at the gate going to Hawaii. We got past security. We were able to check in our luggages, and we're now just waiting for the boarding time for our trip going to Hawaii. We got our seats already. San Francisco to Honolulu. This is gate F13. See you in Hawaii. We're going to take off now, and we're just waiting for the go signal. Let's see. How's it to take off? We're now boarding the plane, and we're on our way to Hawaii. The next challenge will begin in Hawaii. Then from Hawaii we go to Guam.
flight from San Francisco to Honolulu was on time. Believe it or not, there are more than 30 standby passengers on this flight. But God was so good and He blessed us because we were able to get our seat assignment. He was truly looking over us. And so, off to Honolulu to face the next challenge. Can we get a seat to our next flight to Guam? Watch out for our next video on this very exciting journey to the Philippines on ARC Plus.
We're flying over clouds.